new team like a girl with a BBL need new jeans. It's in my DNA to let them play in the enclave, percolate while songs play. Andre the Giant, 3,000 ways make a obey.
Thank you so much for doing this, Ella. It's such a big honor. It's not every day you get to sit down with a two-time Grammy Award-winning icon, a Rock and Hall of Famer, inductee. I could go on with all your accolades, but I know time is of essence here.
Thank
So
you.
thanks so much for rocking with us here on the Afrozons show.
My pleasure. My
Pleasure.
absolute pleasure.
Thank you. So your 14th studio album,
Yeah.
The Force, produced by Q-Tip, will be out September the 6th, 2024.
Yeah.
The current single out now is Saturday Night Special, featuring Rick Ross and Fat Joe. And also today, Passion just going out.
Yes.
I'm excited. So what
Thank
can your fans expect from this new project?
First, thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah.
They can expect something that is sonically pushing the envelope.
Mhm.
And the one thing I didn't want to do is try to chase any current trends or recapture any past trends. It was really about figuring out how to do something new.
Right.
And that's really a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? Like new Lord of the Rings movie comes out or
Yeah.
the new
Mhm.
whatever movie comes out. It's not about like trying to recapture something. It's about being innovative. So that's what they can expect. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I got some really cool songs on it. You know
I'm
what I'm saying?
excited.
And I didn't drop these singles thinking about what would be a hit.
Mhm.
So I dropped these singles based on what I just thought was cool and what made sense in the moment. So I think people are gonna be shocked when they hear the kinds of songs that are on the record because it goes to a whole nother level. I have songs that I believe will be like,
Major
very
hits.
well received.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the Force features so many heavy hitters, yeah?
Yeah.
You go Nas, you go
Yeah.
Eminem, you go Rick Ross, Fat Joe, Busta Rhymes, Sweetie, Snoop Dogg, Dom Pablito.
Yeah.
The list is also endless. You have
Yeah.
a lot of them on it. My question is this, yeah. A living legend like you, how do you decide who you want to collaborate with you? Do you go by your feelings? Do you go by the vibes? Do your producers help you? Is it just you? Like, how you just say, you know what, this is my song, and I want to have this person feature on it. How do you decide on collaboration?
It's the subject matter of the song and the sonics, because at the end of the day, the artist that you choose is going to be a part of the song sonically. What I don't do is just say, you're famous and popular, be on my, and I want you on my song. I don't do that. Sometimes there may be 3 or 4 choices that could be appropriate for a song, and you may, for whatever reason, be able to get one, or this one's not available, or they're traveling. This one's in Paris, and you need to record the song. There things happen,
Right.
but no, it's about what sounds good for me and what makes sense from a subject matter standpoint. So, like Joe and Ross on Saturday Night Special made a lot of sense to me because when I wrote the song, I'm talking about hustling, I'm talking about everything that goes with that, and they embody a lot of those ideas, image-wise and sonically. So I felt like it would match.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So it really just depends, but it's not. What I'm not gonna do is just put somebody on it just because they're famous. Like even my song "The Vow," I which is the last cut on the album. I got Don Pablito, Jay Sands, and Mad Squabbles on there. They're unknown.
Yeah.
But we discovered them on the internet, found them on the internet, and I decided to give them a shot because while I do have these big stars on there like Nas and Eminem and Snoop and all of that, I said, you know what? I want to give some unknowns an opportunity as well. So I gave them an opportunity. You know
No,
what
I like that.
Yeah.
Change is inevitable, right? Everybody's growing, things are happening.
I like
For
when you say
instance,
inevitable.
I'm British.
Inevitable. No, but inevitable. No, you're probably saying
I'm
it
also
right.
Nigerian, so
You're Nigerian?
yeah, I'm gonna come to that.
Oh, okay.
So, change is inevitable, right? Things keep growing. In the instance of Afrobeats, yeah?
Yeah.
With Fela Kuti, when he started, right?
Yeah.
It was all about the drums. A song was 12 minutes long.
Yeah.
It was about
Zombie.
the content. Zombie. It was about the lyrics of what
Yeah.
you were saying.
Love it.
Today's Afrobeats is not the same.
That's
With
true.
hip hop, your era, it was about the lyricism.
Yeah.
It was about what was happening,
Yeah.
true life story, things like that. I mean, one would consider that to be an evolution of change.
Yeah.
But how do you see it though? Because with today's hip hop, I'll be honest with you, LL, I don't understand half of what they be saying sometimes.
Okay.
And I speak English.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
serious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with your hip hop, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood, but how do you see this? How would you compare hip hop now with your hip hop era?
I would say that there were probably people when I first started off who didn't understand me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that you have to let artists, you have to give them a chance to develop and grow.
Right.
And I think that cultural tastes ebb and flow and they change, and you have to be able to either, some people follow and some people innovate.
Right.
And so I don't really judge, artists that harshly.
Hmm.
I either like it or I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep it real simple.
Right.
I don't like that. I don't
Hmm.
like that so much.
Hmm.
I just keep it simple like that.
Yeah.
So, in terms of comparing it, yes, you know, when I've traveled. First of all, I've been through a lot of different eras.
Right. Yes. Yeah. For
But
years.
yes, things have changed in terms of what is palatable and what is commercially acceptable. But a lot of that is based on social media. A lot of that is based on people creating songs for clicks as opposed to writing songs because the song needs to touch the people.
Right.
So it's a lot of it is image driven
Right.
as opposed to sonically and song written, song driven.
Hmm.
That being said, you got to be able to master it all. Like, it just is what it is. And if you don't like something about a current situation, you have to do something about it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like, don't just, so that's what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't judge, basically, is what I'm saying.
Okay. I
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
I like that.
Yeah.
As a hip hop legend, you have been extremely successful in our TV screens.
Yeah.
The first time I, you know, watched anything from you was a Crush Groove.
Ha!
And from there,
Yeah.
yeah, I know my stuff.
Wow.
And you've been part of culture's favorite TV shows like, Any Given Sunday, The Deep Blue Sea, NCIS, my fave.
Thank you.
So what's next for you for TV and movies?
I'm not thinking about that right now. Right now, I'm really focused on the album. I'm really focused on the Force and going on tour and going on the road and servicing my first love. I think my day one fans have followed me into all these different areas and
Yeah.
been supportive of me. And then I've also created new fans who know me only for those things and aren't even familiar with my music, quite as familiar with my music. So to turn around and be able to say, hey, I know you know me because I hosted the Grammys, or maybe you know me because I do this show, or you know me because your uncle said I'm a good rapper, but you're not sure. Like, it's fun for me to kind of
Now
put
you
this
know
thing
me,
together
reintroduce
and
yourself, right?
reintroduce myself to a world of people.
Yeah.
So, and then now auntie and uncle say, yo, this is what I was telling you. I told you this boy was, you know what I'm saying? You didn't believe me. See, now
Now you know.
Now you see it. Now compare him to your favorite. Listen to it.
Right.
Compare it listening. And they're like, oh, wait a minute. This shit, he can like, so funny. I saw this thing. Somebody had said, it was on my gram.
Right.
These kids had said this lady was playing it for some kids
Hmm.
in her school. She's a teacher or something. And they were like, wow, I didn't know he could rap like that. If he wasn't an actor, he would have been a great rapper. I thought that was I loved that.
No,
I
but that's
I
beautiful.
loved it though,
That's
because
evolution.
that's
Growth.
what I'm saying. Exactly. So I thought that was amazing. You know what I mean?
So would there be a tour? Would you put a tour? Because you're known for your tours, the
Yeah.
cruises and everything else you've been doing with your own personal company. Would there be a tour to follow the album, to
Has
push
to
the
be.
album?
There has to
Has
be.
to
Yeah. I definitely want to go on tour.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I
I
want
like
to go
that.
on tour. I want to go on tour and have some fun. Definitely.
Okay.
I definitely want to get out there and do this music live. Let people,
Feel you.
no doubt. They're gonna feel me. That they're gonna do.
Speaking about feeling you, we have a connection, me and you.
What's that?
Look at me. I look familiar.
I don't know. How old is he? Yo, come on out, son. Like, what we doing?
No, not that.
All right.
But we do have a connection, a strong connection.
Yeah.
In 2006,
Okay.
I was that young lady that took you to Nigeria for the first time.
Oh,
You
wow.
came to Lagos with me, so
That's
I brought some
right.
Lagos with me for you.
That's crazy.
We were at the Ocean View. You performed. You were so well behaved. There were no girls around you. You were just perfect. No,
I was sneaking them in.
no, you were not.
Yeah.
But you shut down Lagos.
Yeah.
Akon opened up for
I
you.
remember
Do
that.
you remember?
I do remember that. We did one performance was so crazy they had to stop it. Like it was
Because the
unbelievable.
crowd rushed to
And then the
stage because
jungle,
people
but
were seeing
we
you.
went out in that. It wasn't the jungle, but it was out in the countryside.
Yes, you
You know
did.
when we performed out.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. Yeah,
40,000 people.
yeah,
screaming your
40,000 people.
name.
It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
You looking forward to coming back to Lagos?
I do. I would
I
love
brought
to come
gifts
back
from
to Lagos.
Lagos to you.
I would love to.
So
Oh,
exactly what I
dope.
have on. I got one for
You
you.
made in
I got
Lagos?
two actually, made in Lagos. So
Feel
you
myself,
can,
man.
we just want you to remember where you're from.
Yeah,
when you
nah.
do your
Yeah,
test. When you do your test, I'm
yeah,
sure
look,
Nigeria's gonna be in it somewhere.
yeah. Let me see that. Let me see
I
that.
have different sizes in the bags for you, so
Yeah,
you can
oh
feel
yeah, yeah.
free.
Yeah. Nice quality material you
We're
got
not
there.
cheap. What are
All
you
right.
doing?
You know what I mean? You said what? We don't what is Legos? What you say?
We're not cheap.
Oh,
What are you
okay,
doing?
okay, okay. Little Legos, baby.
250 million people loving you.
Made in Legos, baby. I like it. I like the vibe.
Speaking about Lagos, that's where Afrobeat is from. Started
Yeah,
with Fela the King.
yeah,
Now we have greats like Burna Boy selling out arenas,
no doubt.
Southern Strong, Wizkid, Thames, Iris Star.
Yeah,
I could go on here, keep
yeah.
listening to them. I'm sure you're
That's that
confident with
Tim song that
Afrobeat.
came out a few years ago was unbelievable.
You liked it?
Oh man, it was
So who you
unbelievable.
feeling the most out of all of them? And would there be any possible Afrobeat collaborations in the future?
It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. I listen to the genre. You know,
Right.
I'm not quite as specific on each individual artist, although I
Right.
am familiar though. Don't get me
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Like what's the Nati
Nacho C, the
yeah,
rapper.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And
Um
oh, you mean Nasty C? That's Nasty C. He's from South Africa, and there's Nacho C from Nigeria.
I
Yeah,
think it's
but he's a
NATO.
dope rapper.
Yeah,
He real young as
yeah.
well. Yeah.
I think and then there's it's just been a quite that whole genre, those melodies
Yeah.
is amazing. I mean, so when you go back from Fela, it's come on man, Fela Kuda,
He the king,
he's a
right?
king, baby. He's a king. I mean, everything he did was just I mean, he like not took, but he like let James Brown and all that inspire him and turn it on his head and like take the funk. He took the funk and put the afro with the funk. It was unbelievable. I still listen to a lot of his music to this day. And yeah, it was
The new guys like Tyler. You know, we now have
yeah,
a category at the Grammys now. The
yeah.
first time ever, Best African Performance category at the Grammys. She won that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
she's from South Africa,
She's from
right?
SA,
Yeah,
from South
yeah, yeah.
Africa.
Yeah, Tyler is unbelievable. You know, I did on my record. Now, obviously, she's not Afrobeat. She works with the chorus. She's a little traditional, more traditional. But Sona Jorbetta is on my album on one of the songs on Black Cold Sweet. She did an unbelievable. Her vocals and what she did with the instrument, with her and Q-Tip kind of working. I mean,
That's heavy.
it's crazy. So I have a song called Black Cold Sweet with Sona Jorbetta, and her as a traditional, African artist who, plays that kora like her dad, and who, like she's like so. That song, I'm telling you,
Fit. You think
yeah.
that would be a good fit?
Well, I just believe that it's inspired,
Right.
and it's a way of connecting. Because I've always been very connected.
Yeah.
But it's like a way. Like I remember getting off the plane the first time I ever went to Africa and just looking at the horizon and feeling like I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? And
Oh.
so to bring, Sona on that song and for her to, write the parts that she did and write the parts of the music that she did, the way she brought it to life, magnificent. So look, there's a lot of amazing African musicians, and now the beauty of it is there are no gatekeepers to say no, we can't, you can't do this, you can't do that, you don't belong here. Burner can go sell out the stadium. You're damn right, and he should.
Rightfully
And he
so.
should. And he
Rightfully
should.
so.
And he should. Because
Rightfully
before
so.
it was like people trying to hold you back,
Yep.
keeping a hand on your shoulder, won't let you in the door. So yeah, I love, look.
So you're open to collaborations. You
Oh, my
see that big
goodness.
song now with Chris Brown,
Of course.
Sensational.
Of course.
It is Chris and
Sensational.
Davido.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're open to
Of
collaborations.
course,
Yeah?
of course.
You hear him now?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Good.
Of course. Come on. That goes without saying.
Appreciate that.
As long as
Very
it's
lucky.
hot.
As
Gotta
long
be
as
hot.
it's hot. As
Long
long
as
as
it's
it's hot.
hot.
And he's happy to come back to Nigeria to tour in Ghana and
Yeah.
Angola and
I
Tanzania.
like how you
and
talk to me.
everywhere.
Yeah, he's happy to come back.
I'm just trying to make
I
sure
know.
we
I saw
get you in there.
Yeah,
Hope everyone's
No, I like the way.
listening.
Yeah, I like the way you did
Come
that. Yeah,
Come
I
on
got
now.
you. I got you.
Last but not the least, what do you want your legacy to be, LL Cool J?
I was saying this. Somebody asked me that the other day, and I said, you know what? Nobody gets to come back and correct their tombstone, B. So you don't know what your legacy is going to be. You have to live in the moment and just be self-aware in the moment, maximize your potential on earth, and then let the world decide what that is. It doesn't mean that you're not contributing to it every day, but it's kind of like it was an old man I knew. He was a great dude. He said, you built your timber in heaven. You know what I'm saying? So in sense that, you put the work in and then let the people decide all that.
I love it.
Why we in the moment.
We're in the moment. Live
Yeah,
every
we're
day.
trying to take it to the next level. We're not planning on landing a plane right now. We're looking at, what I mean? We're trying to take it to the next altitude. We're trying to, level up. You know what I'm saying?
I I love it.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad you're back. I know you never left.
Yeah, nah,
But I
it's
know
all
you never
good.
left, but
You
I'm
can
glad you're
return.
back,
It's all right.
so,
You know,
and
I
I'm
took a
looking forward
bathroom
to
break.
it.
I took a bathroom break. I'm
But you're
back.
back
Yeah,
home now. You're about to take
yeah.
over,
Yeah,
and we're
yeah.
right here with you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
It means a
Thank
lot
you.
to me.
My
Appreciate
pleasure.
it.
My pleasure.
I know my questions were gonna be different, but it's an
Nah, I
international
love
show,
it. I
so you
love
gotta
it.
speak for the whole
Nah, I love
continent.
it. I love it. I love it. And
Appreciate it.
listen, and I love the continent. Love the continent. I mean, even when I went over to what used to be Cote d'Ivoire, and you know,
1988.
yeah, and they did the whole ceremony and gave me
Ceremony.
my name,
Yep.
Kwasi Root.
Yeah.
You know, strong man
You
born on Sunday. Of
remember?
course I remember. Of course I remember. Absolutely. And you know, my people, of course I remember. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Africa's the world.
listen, there's many different countries, there's many different tribes, there's many different people. I know they laid a map over there and cut people around, but I know it's tribes and different families and royalty and different people over there, and I relate. You know what I'm saying? I love the people,
There's more
love the
that
country.
connects us than disconnects us.
100%. You know, when I did my DNA and all that, the majority of my DNA is from Mali.
Mali, no,
Yeah,
Nigeria?
Mali, baby, Mali. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah. I don't mean to get you. Hey, I'll make it up to you. Huh?
Make it up to me. Come back to my festival. Yes. Thank you so much, John.
Patient with disrespect. He always keep his word, but there's pressure when he collect. He keep the blicky close. He's smart when he invests. Stay away from